Hi, everybody. This is Jig and Zach, but he's got laryngitis, so he's being quiet. We are reviewing the Kratts Wild Adventure Learn at Home activity set. This contains 2 workbooks, 2 sticker sheets, 4 jumbo crayons. It is for children ages 3 to 8, and it helps them to learn letters, numbers, words, and more. They can practice printing, addition, subtraction, and learn creature wow facts. So looking into it, here are our 2 sticker sheets. We have the bros and the crew, some of our animal friends. And yes, one is missing. I genuinely don't know what happened with that because I know I didn't take it. But anyway, we got our 4 jumbo crayons, green, purple, blue, and orange. And then we've got our workbooks. We've got 2 workbooks. We've got one with Martin, that's blue, and one with Chris's green. It is designated by the ages. This one is for children ages 3 to 5. This one is for children ages 5 to 8. So this is going to be more preschool kindergarten. This is going to be more for children that are probably first to second grade age ranges. I have already looked through them. Some of the stuff even in this one is kind of advanced for kindergartners, but if the children want a challenge, they will enjoy it. So looking into it, it starts off easy. We've got our shapes, circles, and rectangles, practicing tracings, talking about how many sides are in it. Love that. Triangle, hexagon, not a shape that I know we really talk about in a lot of the classrooms that I work in, but I love that they want the kiddos to know this. This is something that is needed. Rhombus, love that they're using that vocabulary. Oval, oh, look at the baby. Then love this page. This is pattern, something that's very difficult for a lot of kiddos, but this is the easiest pattern, the first pattern that the kiddos will come into contact with. This is an A-B pattern. A, B, A, B. They figure out what comes next, draw the picture, and color it the correct color. Love that they're highlighting patterns. The next pages are a series of drawing shapes and counting. So this page, for example, it says draw a rectangle around each bird, draw an oval around each dragonfly, and draw a rhombus around each squirrel. You will count up the number and write it down there. That is very good. We're getting a lot of skills in on these pages. And again, it's the same thing for quite a few of the pages. This is maze tracing, which I know this isn't something I really work on with my kiddos, but this is very good for them to try to figure out how to move through. I love that. And then we've got our animal friends. Couple more mazes. This is some number recognition. On this page, for example, it says follow the numbers from 1 to 10 to help the mother jaguar find her baby. Oh, and we have shadow. So you're going to follow the numbers in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we got back to our friend Shadow. Same thing over here. Couple more pages of that. This I love. This is part whole. Concept that's very, very difficult for kiddos. It's how they're introduced to addition. This is using picture references to find out how many we have in all. We're going to count how many. We're going to see how many more are coming. And then they actually are nice and show us the total number. The kiddos will count them. Oh, we had 2. 2 more are coming. How many critères do we have in all? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. Part whole. I love it. The pictures are very nice. The kiddos need those visuals to learn that concept. Love that. Couple pages of that. And in this, we are starting with some more addition. This is using a number line to help us. This is something that I know is very beneficial to kiddos as they are learning this skill. So they will just look at the first number. Oh, we have 1. We're going to add 2 more. We're going to jump. 1, 2. Oh, what number do we have? Number 3. So then the kiddos are having to write the numbers, which I love. Got a couple pages of that. Some more addition practice over here. This is another addition practice. Oh, and they have to use this as a maze again to find the way to the family. I have seen some worksheets like this. You actually have to find the answer down here and circle it. So it's more number recognition, more addition practice. Very good. This is something that the kiddos would probably need more of a physical item to do if they're first learning addition. So they would need maybe one crayon and then another crayon. Then they could add those. 1 and 1 is, oh, here on Aviva shoe, 2. This is a challenge. Find the sum by adding the numbers in the ones and tens. So this is something that, to my knowledge, is not really touched on in kindergarten. This would be more of an early first grade skill. But again, you're just looking at the numbers and adding them and then finding out what the total number is. Because I know, for example, my kiddos, we don't need to know number 97. So this is going to be more of an advanced skill, but still very good for number practice and addition practice. And this is one of the most dreaded things in kindergarten. This is subtraction. So subtraction is very difficult. But they've got this handy-dandy number line here, which is amazing. This is a great way to help kiddos learn subtraction. And that's very cute. We've got Chris in the kangaroo suit. So he's showing how to jump backwards to get the answer. So, oh, we have 3. We're going to take away 2. Jump, jump. Chris has jumped all the way to 1. Love that. Again, a couple pages of this. They actually have it divided by numbers. So we've got 8 and 9 on this page. We've got 10 on this page. This is a little bit tricky here because we're going to subtract 10 and then 8 and 2. Again, this is more of a, I would say, first grade skill because I have not seen this since I've been working with kindergartners. Some more subtraction practice. This is another one. We're having to do the math and then find the number down here. And they have beautiful pictures. I love that it's the scenes with all the members of the crew and all the animals. Some more subtraction practice. Again, a little bit harder for the kiddos, but it's still good practice. Love these pages because we have it's shown how to correctly write the letters, how to print them. Then some more math practice down here on the bottom. Circle all the ants. How many did you find? So it's combining 2 skills into one. And I love that they've got ant, ant. Great for the kiddos to see. And we've got on this page some connected dots. So they're having to go. This is numbers up to 27. This is up to 27. And I know that at least the standards for my state, we have just jumped up to number 30. The kiddos have to be able to recognize all of them. This is great number practice here as well. Bear. They've got this for all of the animals, and then just a little bit of an activity at the bottom. Drawing black spots, so that's color recognition. Drawing antlers, which that is something that the kiddos have to use their vision to figure out how to draw the antler. I love that. C, chameleon. D, dolphin. E, eagle. Well, E, elephant. Or this could also be an example for the other sound for E, eagle. F, fish. A couple more activities. G, groundhog. H, hippo. I, iguana. J, jaguar. K, kangaroo. Oh, they got Koki. I love that. Koki starts with K. L, lion or lemur. I love that they're incorporating the animals down here. This is great. M, moose. Martin. N, narwhal. And that's good. A lot of kiddos don't know what a narwhal is. I love that they're incorporating narwhal, introducing the kiddos to different animals that they don't usually see. That's wonderful. O, opossum. I love that. P, pelican and penguin. Very cute. Q, mosquito. Okay, that's a little bit confusing for the kiddos. I know that at least with a lot of my kiddos, we use Q, quail, just because of that sound. That sounds hard for them to get. But they're showing you that it has a Q in it. And that's one of the animals that they've used within the show, so that's why they did it. That's good. R, raccoon or rhino. S, snake, I never connect the dot, and this one is going higher than my kiddos have to go. This one's going, I think, 39. Yeah, 39. But that's still some very good number recognition for them. S, snake. T, turtle. And tiger. U, urchin. That's a very cute one. I like that. V, vole or vulture. They should have done, hey, bud. They should have done you. They missed an opportunity. Oh, he's so mad. Okay, he's just flying away. Okay. W, wombat. Okay, that's a different animal. They should have done a walrus, but, you know, I'm not judging. I like this. Circle all the white wolves. We got that alliteration there. I love it. X, ox. Very good choice. Very good choice. So for Y, we've got hyena. Okay, I like that because we teach my kiddos that the sound for Y is ye, not y, ye. So that's a good one. Viper. That doesn't have the ye sound in it, but I still like it because guess what? We're coloring it yellow. Love that inclusion. Z, zebra. Oh, he's mad again. Oh, he's so mad. He's so mad he won't even look at us. I know, Zach. I know. Okay, fly away again. I know. I'll comfort you later, buddy. All's good. Then love this. Alphabet practice. We got upper and lowercase. I love that they're not using the funky letters because a lot of times they try to use fancy A's and fancy G's, and those poor little babies, they're like, what is this letter? They're using nice, very neat handwriting. Very, very good. Let's see what we got over here. Beginning sounds. Love it. Love it. That is a very important skill. So we got beginning sounds on these pages. Let's see what we got over here. Ooh, ending sounds. Love it. And they actually show the sounds. So that helps the kiddos. They could like mark off a letter they've already used. Print your favorite words. Oh, I'm going to write butterfly. Butterfly is my favorite. Same thing over here. Over here we've got blends. I love it. Blends are very important. That is a skill that's more for young. It's going to be toward the end of the year with the reading program used at my school. But these are some important blends. I know one of the first blends that the kiddos learn is CH, as we say it, ch, 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 ch. We got CR, FL, SN, ST. SN, ST can sometimes be harder for the kiddos, but this is a great way to see it. They can see the animals, know what that blend is. We got ending blends. This is hard for the kids, but again, they can see the animals, get kind of a concept of what those blends are. Very nice. This is going to be a later in the year for a kindergartner, but this is good. Short O sound. So this is, it actually explains it. This is a very, very good. It says short O makes the sound of O in the word og. Say the name of each animal. Print the missing letters. Bobcat. What is that? Og, 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 auburn, otter. Very nice. Long U. So this is O-U-O-O. So goose, caribou, raccoon, cougar. Love it. And some missing letters. So this, the kiddos would have to sound it out and just try their best. And they have an answer key at the back, which can help everybody know that they've done everything correctly. Love it. So, this one is for preschool to kindergarten age. Some of this stuff is advanced for kindergarten. I would say a first grader could definitely use this and benefit as well. This would also be a great resource for a kindergartner who is going to be going into first grade. This would be a wonderful summer activity for a child of that age range to use, just to keep up practice and get ready for next school year. Our next book that we have is Chris's book. This is for our older kiddos. This one is definitely going to be more kindergarten, entering first grade to second grade level from what I have already seen. There Yeah, the kids got to be able to read to do this. And our kindergartners aren't able to read much, but that's fine. So we just got some different pages here. It's very wordy, but I'll skip through some of it. This one is some drawing facts. It's got wow facts and scrambled letters. Oh, that is quite a maze. Word search. So this is kind of more of a fun book. This is going to be more of a fun book. Making additional words out of the word hippopotamus. So this, oh, we got questions. So this is more scientific knowledge. I like that. Crack the riddle to figure out the rest of the sentence. So they're just having to use that. This is more of a fun activity book. Circle the jaguar that perfectly matches the one in the picture. It's totally that one, isn't it, guys? Draw the wolf, another word search. This is definitely more of a fun one. So this is something that I would say a first grader going into second grade, a second grader going into third grade, they can enjoy this during the summer. Unscrambling, writing words. Another riddle, another maze. Unscrambling, word search. Draw the penguin, unscrambling. Another crossword, so just gotta look at the word, the clues here, and use the word bank. I like that they have a word bank because some people don't know how to write the words. I know I myself, when I was that age, I was terrible at spelling, so that's very beneficial. Scarlet Macaw, so we're going to find the one that matches the one in the picture. It's totally that one, guys. No, it's not. I like that they include one, because the kids will get a kick out of that. Another word search, another maze. Writing additional words. Cracking the code. Crossword. Unscramble. Code. Yep. Then that's pretty much what a lot of this is. I know toward the end of the book, the format changes. Oh, look. They even include the honeybees for a honeybee episode. I love that they're doing that. Very similar pages. This is more of a fun book than a content book. But I like it. The kids would enjoy stuff like this. Oh, they include the Tasmanian tiger. Very nice. Now we've got some more addition problems here. We got a number line up top to help us, which is very good for kiddos if they need a little bit of help. This definitely is going to be more for older kids because we're doing bigger numbers here. Subtraction, we've got our number line, which is very, very good. Subtraction. Ooh, we've got subtraction and addition both mixed in. They've got to be careful. But that's good because it gets the kiddos into the mindset that it's not always going to be the same and they have to pay attention to what they're doing. I love that they have the animals throughout too. That keeps it interesting for the kids. Watch out for the signs again. We've got some addition and subtraction mixed in, so they got to be careful and pay attention. More addition and subtraction. Oh, there's Aviva. Hey, girl. Jimmy. And we've got write the missing number. So this definitely is going to be older kiddos. This is going to be more later first and potentially second grade. I haven't worked in those classrooms for a while, but you got to figure out what comes next. I love that. That's a more difficult math skill. Write the missing numbers. I love that they've got Martin like searching and it's missing numbers. That's perfect. What's this? Counting by twos. Okay, so counting by twos. We don't do that in kindergarten. That is a first grade skill. So you're going to count by twos and figure out what number comes next. So you can do it either by counting the fish. That's very sweet of them to have that there to help the kiddos. Or you can just skip count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Love that. Counting by twos again on this page. Greater than. We do this in kindergarten as well. But greater than means more. Circle the group that is greater. Very nice. We're showing how many we have, which number is greater. So for our dolphins, which is greater, 3 or 2, it's 3. So they'd circle that one. Love that they're using the sea creatures. It's very cute. Matching groups. Draw a line to match each group to its correct number. That's very good. And it's going from number 1 to 10. So that's 1 to 10 recognition, which is a kindergarten skill. But it's beneficial for any of the children. This is 1 to 20 recognition, another kindergarten skill, but any student can recognize this. There's never such a thing as too much number practice for kiddos, just learning their numbers. And we've got groups of 10. Very nice. So they're going to say how many groups of 10. Circle each group of 10. Write the number that tells how many 10s. Which is also very good. So they would say how many 10s. Love that. That is a later kindergarten skill. But again, something that's beneficial for all kiddos. And again, at the very end, we have our answer key. So this is the Wild Kratts Wild Adventure Learn at Home activity set. And Zach, I think this is a very beneficial tool for kiddos. This is definitely for younger kiddos, definitely for older. This is more of a fun book. This is more of a content knowledge book. But both are very beneficial. And I think a kiddo who loves Wild Kratts would love this. Okay, bye.